it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse.
How y'all doing, baby? It is Thursday, baby. It is indeed Thursday. Not only is it Thursday, it's a special. Oh man, I can't hit buttons here. Can't hit the right buttons anyway. It is a special Thursday indeed because it is Beer and Bud Thursday. It is indeed Beer and Bud Thursday, so I hope y'all came prepared. I want to thank, I've already seen in the comments there, a lot of people letting me and Marcia know happy anniversary. Tomorrow is our anniversary. Be 45 years tomorrow, and so I'm going to take Friday off and spend it with Mama, and so we moved up Beer and Bud Friday one day early, and I want to thank Gary Spring for coming in. Claudia Garcia, thank you. Jeff Curry, Dorothy Tendo, and Stephanie Dean is there with, oh, look at there. They're already getting started up. They remembered it's Beer and Bud Thursday. Thank you for the congratulations. Nancy Halverson is here. Curtis Wood. Let me see. Robin Lyons is here. Let me see. Donald Ware, BW, Tamara Harrington, thank you, darling, for being here. Martha Smart, Dizzy Duke is here. Mark Perkins, Richard Phillips, Jeff Curry's here. Tina Riley, thank you, baby. Adina Michael, Lorraine Barrett, thank you. Let me see. Suzanne Samora, thank you. Susan Samora, thank you, from Baytown, Texas. All right. Kelly K. Duncan is here. Amanda Elliott is here. Let me see here. Virginia Tarosi, I hope I said that right. Is with us. George Murray, all the way up in Canada, brother. We'd love to see you. Amanda Elliott, Adina Michael. Let me see. Jane McDaniel, up there near Carmel, Pennsylvania, not too far from Johnny Fly. Good deal. Randy Peterson, 6 days back to Arkansas. Woo! Dennis Utenreiner, thank you, brother, for the congratulations, and we appreciate it. Irish Giselle still rocking that T-shirt, I hope. Anyway, let me get on down here because we got to get into business. Oh, well, look at there. Jeanette Miller's in the room. Anyway, let's get on with the ceremony here. If you do have your beer, get it off the ice, and let's open this thing up. Put it right there with my collecting beer can. Anyway, it is Beer and Bud Thursday, so let's get that part going. Oh, that's rather good. And y'all know what the rest of that. Put the bud in the bowl or whatever smoking material you might have them or protect upon or whatever. Put that shit in the bowl. Because we got stuff to discuss. Anyway, before we get started, I already have a couple of thank yous to send out. Diana Mallory, Bequeather the Gong, and Secret Squirrels came in with a $10 donation and said, happy anniversary, make lots more memories, love you both. Thank you, baby. Appreciate it tremendously. And Jeremy McDonald came in with a $5 donation and said, happy anniversary, John and Company. Thank you very much indeed. I'm surprised she put up with me for so long, but I'm a lucky man in more than one way. Anyway, So, what's going on? Well, lots of shit going on. Lots of stuff. There's exciting stuff. There's serious stuff. There's thieving going on. There's lying going on. Shit. I just read a story where the Russians have stolen, evidently, 14 tons of humanitarian aid, food, and medicine that was on its way into, I believe, the Mariupol area, and they confiscated it. They thieved it. They stole it. Are you shitting me? Liars, cheats, and thieves. That's what they are, baby. That's why our ex-president got along so well with them. They're cut from the same cloth. Anyway, talking about liars, cheats, and thieves, and orgy makers and drug. I'm getting a kick out of Madison Cawthorn out of North Carolina's 11th district, who went on a show, I guess, and was talking to somebody about these people in Washington that he thought he looked up to and how they're inviting him to sexual, what was it? Orgies, I guess. Anyway, and talking about how they sit around and snort cocaine all day and stuff. It caused quite an uproar within the Republican Party, and I'm just getting a tick up. Meghan McCain came out and wants him to name names, baby. There's a lot of people in the Republican Party upset. He's insinuating there's people in the Republican Party that are perverts, and we want to know which ones they are. I love the fact that the late night comics, what's his name we watch all the time? Jesus, sometimes I swear. Stephen Colbert last night, and his on Chuck Grassley in leathers and nipple clamps. Anyway, paints a very ugly picture. Anyway, what else is going on? Russia's calling up 135, I think, thousand new conscripts, recruits, drafted, I think is what they call them. Seems like he's getting in the bind, and it's going to be a while before they get there. And I've been working all day. I really have. I've busted my damn arm up. Remember I told you last episode I was going to replace the belt on my riding lawnmower so my blades will turn. Well, turned out to be a little bit more than what we bargained for, but I've been outside screwing with my lawnmower all day, and I barely got inside a little while ago enough to eat my tacos and get ready to come on the show. So let's just open it up to conversation. Let's see who's down in the room that might want to come up and have a conversation, because I got all sorts of shit in my mind, and I'm just going all over the place. Anyway, it is Beer and Bud Thursday, so. Sparky Dunk, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing fine. I got a beer and I got Bud going in my vape.
It's Beer and Bud Thursday.
I just wondered if you were going to have a wonderful day, as much of a wonderful day as I'm going to have tomorrow.
What kind of wonderful day are you going to have tomorrow?
Tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be sitting on a deck.
Yeah.
Comes off a house that sits right on the lake.
You're painting a nice picture.
Yeah, and then I'm going to pick up my 16-year-old minion who prides himself as a chef who lives in the same area.
Oh,
He's going to come over and cook for us. He's going to cook ribeye steaks, corn on the cob, and red potatoes, and some other kind of mixture he's going to make up. I don't know what he's going to do. But it involves portobello mushrooms.
Outstanding, brother.
And then I'm going to be watching Gritty's for the first time. I go and swim in the lake.
He's going to get to go swimming for the first time. Oh boy, howdy, he'll love it.
But I've seen him swim.
He'll love it.
You know, he was my stepson's dog, but I inherited him.
Is that right?
I've never seen him swim.
It doesn't matter how you come upon a dog. Once he's yours, he's yours. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
I can't go to the store without.
So what are you going to do for your anniversary?
Well, that's still debatable.
Taking your wife out to dinner?
I'm trying to. I am trying to. Y'all know Marcia. She is very much a homebody. She doesn't like to go out very much, but it is 45 years here. You know. And
well, you going to cook for her at least?
I will if she won't let me take her out. You bet your ass I would, but Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'd like to take her out, get her out of the house and take her someplace. But I've been married to her for 45 years, so we're gonna see.
Well,
She
gee,
went out on our 40th.
You just better enjoy it.
Well, has she
You just
ever
better
given you any
enjoy it, John,
idea of
'cause
some places she might like to go?
Never, never. And hello, Farrell. How
Never
are you,
not
dear?
once. I'm doing very well. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing just fine. I'm just again spend another day doing shit I shouldn't have been doing, but I'm gonna beat that lawnmower to death with a hammer. I think it'll make me
Well,
feel
I
better.
keep thinking that somewhere in there she may have dropped you some sort of hint in the last 45 years of something that might please her that
Yep. Nope.
if you just think about
Nope.
it, maybe.
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
Darn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would pop something into your head where you can go,
Oh,
ooh,
I've
yeah.
got plans for tomorrow already. Some niceties that she doesn't know about, but
I'm seriously impressed. 45 years.
I am too.
Yeah.
I am too. It makes me feel good that we've
Yeah.
lasted this
I
long.
mean, from my personal experience, I don't see how that works, but I am so pleased to know that it does work.
Yeah, McDonald's doesn't count, John. Shit. Thank you, Martha Smart. She'd be just as happy with that as anything else. I guarantee you. She's always been this way. She's been a homebody most of our married life. She likes to keep her house and her place, and so yeah, it's hard to even get a photograph of her. She'd hit me with a hammer.
Well, it
Anyway.
sounds like you got a real winner there.
I do indeed. And oh, by the way, I see Donna Badacosi back in there. Happy birthday yesterday, baby. I know Fred put a smile on your face, baby. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice day. But what I don't want to do is be concerned with putting out a video tomorrow, putting out a Beer and Bud Friday show tomorrow. And
Oh,
so I just want to be able to relax and not have any concerns about what we do or when we do it.
it should
be
be a
spontaneous.
lovebird day.
Let's be spontaneous.
It needs,
That's
it
what I'm
needs to
trying
be
to.
a lovebird day. You two should coo at each other all day.
Oh, we do that all the time, baby. Are you shitting me? She still don't walk across the floor that I don't watch her. Anyway, Curtis Wood, how are you, my friend? What happened to Spark?
Doing good, Jen.
Good deal. Good deal. How's your day going, bub?
Well, actually pretty productive. I finally got my rest of my taxes figured out.
Flowers
Sent
is in
that
there.
off.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a relief.
Here in Michigan, we're getting a car insurance rebate for some law change or whatever. I just picked up a check for $1,200 for 3 different cars. I got insured.
Damn. I didn't get no refund from car shit. Damn. I need to sign up for some of that. I'm just tickled to death.
Well, like I got $1,200 back, but the 6-month bill for the 3 of them was $980 anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you're not coming out ahead, I guarantee you. There's a reason in there in that business. Anyway, Curtis, thank you for coming in, and Jeremy is with us. Let's get Jeremy in here.
About the breaking news, John, about
Yeah.
the
What?
Russian soldiers, many of who weren't old enough to even know what fucking Chernobyl is,
Yeah.
were told to march through those poison woods and then dig in that fucking soil, and now they're all got acute radiation poisoning.
Yeah, I understand they're pulling out of there. They're backing out of the Chernobyl area now.
Well, how
That's
do
what
you
I
not-
understand.
I mean, how does anybody go into Chernobyl area and not know
Anyway.
what the fuck is going on?
Everybody knows what happened there. It's still a very dangerous place to go.
Seriously.
Why would you even send your troops in there?
Yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, and if you're one of the troops, do you not know what the hell's gone on there?
Well, look, they was shooting at
Well,
that other nuclear power plant not long ago. You know, they're not
I
they're
was
not the
told-
brightest soldiers in the world, evidently.
I was
Apparently
told in-
not. But
I
then,
was told
you know,
in-
from what I read, it's a lot of conscripts, which are people from what I read. I don't know whether it's true because I didn't see it with my own eyes. So who knows? Ultimately, you know, but they're all very, very young, and they're there because they got sentenced to it for something. So it's not like they signed up to go join this.
Oh no, over in Russia, it's when you turn 18. If you're not going to college, well, it's sort of like the
Yeah.
draft here, and they call it.
Yeah, I tell you, I was a little kid when the draft was going on. I mean,
Yeah.
I had my POW bracelet whenever I was 12, and that growing up in that and being cognitive enough to understand, what was going on, that there were, people being sent to war who their nature is not warring.
Yeah, no,
You
it's
know, and
John,
it's
when
I'm sorry, I can't completely agree with the draft as in you just take everybody up and send them out to kill people. Not everybody's built for that.
no.
There's other things you
That's
can
how
put
come
people
we
to do.
now have an all volunteer force. We did away with the
When I
draft
was-
just for that.
But
When I was
I
in
mean
the-
they've already set it up to where they can have a draft again
If necessary, they would reinstitute the draft.
necessary.
My
So
kids have
hopefully
their
they'll do it with a more
their
enlightened view than they did back whenever you were in the service.
well, we hope that we never get ourselves in a position where we have to reinstitute the draft.
I hope
Opening a
not. I
world
hope
war
not.
in Europe, yeah, the draft would come into
Well,
play.
this brings me to my daily reminder to everyone, which I'm out here doing my own thing in the middle of nowhere with me and my animals.
Right?
But I've kind of gotten an affection for all you folks, and
Well, we
I am
appreciate
not what
that.
you would call even like a homesteader. I was a wilderness camper, but from everything that's going on over there. And the fact that they already have missed a season for wheat and safflower and all that kind of stuff,
Right?
I just want to encourage everybody, do what you can, think in terms of like the simplest things that you need to be happy and okay. Like if you have to have a cup of coffee every day to feel okay, make sure you stock up on some extra coffee and whatever fixings that needs to go. Make sure you throw an extra pack of vitamins in the back of the closet. Do what you can.
Do what you can to be prepared for whatever
just
comes
in
down the road.
case. Yeah, just in case things go completely off the freaking rails,
Yeah.
you have a little bit of something so that you're not standing in the bread line.
Oh well,
You know,
I'm from Louisiana, baby.
I mean, and I'm not
I'm from that old
depressing
school of
thing
as long as there's a
it's
ditch on
not
the
to
side
think
of the
about.
road, a Cajun will never go hungry.
Close to half my life ago, John, I was married to a Russian.
Really?
And she told me from day one that a lot of things in Russia are hidden. A lot of people didn't know about Chernobyl. They were told different stories about it. They were told it wasn't really an accident. It wasn't that serious. They just couldn't be there. There's a lot of things Russians do not know. And to think that there's a generation of people who are half my age who never knew of Chernobyl does not shock me.
No.
And it's not by choice for the military in Russia. There's no choice even if you go to college. Every male over the age of 18 has to serve 5 mandatory years. There's no if, and, or buts about it.
Really?
You
Everybody.
go in as soon as you turn 18.
I thought they had a little deferment there, but
So a lot of
maybe
these
not.
people who are fighting now are in there because they're in that age range.
Well, the ones that they're talking about right now, if they were to pull them in tomorrow, they're going to have either several months of training at least, or they're going to stick these poor kids right on the front line and say go bang bang all day long. It's going to be something to see because obviously the Russians are getting in a bind. They say now they're going to concentrate in eastern Ukraine on the Donbass area and around Mariupol where they want a land bridge to the Crimea. I think along the lines of Zelensky, not 1 inch, not 1 meter, he said, but yeah, nothing.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to give up anything if I was Zelensky. Right now, it seems the Ukrainians are really kicking their ass, and they haven't started to get half the fucking equipment that we need to be sending them. So their capabilities will be doing nothing but increasing, and Russia's in a bind, baby. That's what I think. I don't think they have the army we thought they had.
or at least they don't have the generals that we thought they had.
Yeah, they're talking about the possibility that Putin's not getting a straight dope from his commanders. So go figure. let me send out a couple more thank yous to Catman56. My buddy Keith came in with a $3 donation and said, "Happy anniversary to the fam, 45 years. The woman must be a saint." Are you shitting me? She's tough as nails, baby. How else do you think she'll put up with my ass? And Diana Mallory, hey Keith, this one's for you, buddy. Diana Mallory came back in with another $10 donation. Thank you very much, baby. And said, "It has been brought to my attention I need to take a nicer approach to issues. So that being said, Keith from Minnesota, would you please shut that fucking door?" I'm sorry, Keith, buddy. People are after you. Shut that fucking door. Hey, he must have closed a little bit. It started warming up down here. And Keith came back with another $3 and said, "I noted a week ago, if troops are walking in that radioactive dust and ash, they are infected." Indeed, they are. Indeed, they are. Thank you, Keith. And don't forget, close the door, brother. Keep it closed. Yeah. Russia, I think the downfall of Russia or the Russian political, I don't know. I think decline is in the works. I'm reading stories about oligarchs who are leaving Russia and calling out Trump. Same thing. Calling out Putin. Russia's Trump. For being an asshole and what he's doing. They're talking about the amount of people that are leaving Russia. The elite, they said, those with money and being able to move about are leaving Russia. They don't want to be caught up in this shit. And I just think the overall general atmosphere in Russia is going to change drastically because the truth eventually gets out. Sooner or later, all the information that we're getting, it's going to be leaked into Russia one way or the other. People are going to see their eyes opened up. And when they start counting the dead, it ain't going to be too nice. There's a lot of people in Russia are going to be not too happy, I would presume. But that's what I think. I don't know. I wish it would hurry up.
When the Soviet Union fell apart,
mm-hmm.
I was camping in the wilderness in Northern California, and I'd been out for 2 weeks. And whenever I got back home, I saw where the Soviet Union had fallen apart, which, that was all I had ever known. And I actually felt bad for the people, thinking, that must be a very scary time, not knowing what's happening. And I still feel the same way. I feel like they don't necessarily know what's actually
the Russian people are not
on.
as informed as people in Europe and Western civilizations.
Well,
no, it's an authoritarian regime, and it controls there is no freedom of speech in Russia. They don't have that right.
There's some people that I've been following on YouTube that a couple of Ukrainian folks that were doing a YouTube channel, and a couple of different Soviet folks that were doing it. And the drastic difference in the way that they talk about it, the ones that I know that are in Russia that I've been following for an extended period of time,
right?
They really don't seem to know what's going on.
No, they say there's a 50.
Something going on because businesses are closing down. McDonald's left. A number of the clothing stores and stuff like that are closed. But they don't actually really have a clue what's happening. And I don't feel like I can say anything on their YouTube channel because I don't want to add to them potentially being targeted.
Oh, there's so much on YouTube and social media out there right now that is floating around. That's a lot of information is getting out of Ukraine that way. The people in Russia, through social media or through, they have what do they call them, IPOs, Travis? Where they can get an IPO address from someplace else, so it doesn't look like they're in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, VPN.
VPN. I'm sorry, VPN.
Yeah.
An IPO. That's initial.
Well, the younger guy that I've been following, he's on the VPN. He has a VPN,
yeah.
And so he's up on what's happening outside, but he can't say anything on his channel without risking getting in trouble.
Right.
He's aware of it, but there's another older guy that I've been following, and he lives way out in the country and everything, and he just post, gardening videos and stuff like that.
Right.
And he doesn't seem to have a clue what's happening.
Yeah. Well, information is gonna be slow to get about.
It makes me wonder. What about what about everywhere? How much are we not hearing about?
Oh, well, it depends on how much you dig in this country. If you want to know, you can find out. That's the way it is here. But you have to be inclined to want to go search it out.
Well, I mean, I started watching DW out of Germany, that
Right.
new media. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a news channel, and it seems to be pretty balanced. It seems to be
fair and balanced, huh?
It just reports the news.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to talk. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna let's get Greg Talbert in the room. Greg, are you there, brother? Greg Talbert. I know Greg. I've shook Greg's hand. Greg, are you there? Oh, you muted. Keith and Kathy, are you there?
I'm here.
How you doing, Keith?
I'm doing fine. Kathy just stepped out for a minute. She's going to go collect some pizza. It's being delivered.
Well, outstanding. A little pizza for dinner. So everything's going good in your world up there?
Yeah. Yeah. I got released from physical therapy the other day.
Yeah,
2
good.
weeks.
So now you're all back and better, and you're up to speed.
They're
And
going to have me come in and get tested again. In
Tested?
2 weeks.
tested for what?
Yeah, they have in physical therapy. They have you do these.
Oh.
Things. And
Yeah, I'm afraid I'd fail right now. I don't care what it is. If it has anything to do with above my head, I'm waste.
When I went there the first time, that's when I fell down the steps. Okay, I couldn't. The difference between now and then is immense. There's, yeah.
Marcia's
So
after
much
me,
better.
wanting me to go to therapy, physical therapy, to try to help with my my shoulders. I can't, Like I said, right now I'm to the point where I do everything like a T-Rex. I keep my elbows in close as much to my sides, and I try to do everything like this because I've screwed up my shoulders really bad. Doesn't stop me from doing everything I try to do. It just makes it hurt more. That's all.
You really need to address that, John.
Yeah.
In some fashion, even if you just watch some YouTube videos and try to stretch that out, because the longer you protect it so tight,
Yeah, I tried that. It hurts.
the harder it's going to be to get it to move. I know it
Yeah,
hurts.
that's what you need to do,
Yeah.
John.
I didn't tell y'all I'm allergic to pain, by the way. I've had that affliction ever since I was a young child. Every time I get hurt, it's painful. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm
sucks,
allergic to
doesn't
that shit. Let me send out a couple of thank yous. Alpha Dog 510, who came in with a $5 donation. Alpha Dog, thank you very much. And Nita Parker came in with $5 and said, did you hear that a judge finds that Trump is more than probably guilty of multiple criminal charges, re January 6th? Yes, we have, dear. Yes, we have. The judge said more likely than not. He committed multiple felonies. We have the Manhattan District Attorney, who doesn't want to proceed with an investigation that his investigative prosecuting attorneys say Trump committed multiple crimes. It's one of my big things right now is the fact that, all right, shit or get off the pot. Do we have laws or don't we? Do they apply to everybody or just some people?
No shit.
Because I'm seeing a whole lot of reports of, well, we think Trump is guilty here. 7.5 hours worth of blank information on call logs for using burner phones. Are you shitting me? The handwriting is on the wall, and we have to fight like hell to prove what we already know. And it's pitiful. And it just pisses me off because if it was me and you, shit, they wouldn't have any trouble at all putting our ass in jail.
We would have already been in jail, and they would be trying to collect money from us to get out.
Indeed, they would. Greg, did you ever make it in here, buddy? Greg Talbert?
He's muted.
Yeah, he's muted. He unmuted a minute ago, but I couldn't hear him. Greg lives out in California. There he is. Try it again, Greg. I can't hear you, Greg. Not a word, buddy. Not a word. Proud brother out in California, Vietnam veteran. He is a hell of a nice guy. I did have the opportunity to meet Greg down here, and great guy. Anyway, we'll see if we can get him in here in a minute. Bernadette, are you with us?
Hey, John.
Hi, Bernadette. How are you, darling?
I'm fine. I want to just stop for a second and say happy anniversary to you and Marcia tomorrow.
Thank you.
I hear there's an anniversary celebration going on, and you're not going to be on social media.
I will not be on social media tomorrow.
What a blessing.
Right.
What a
She
blessing.
thinks that's a gift in itself. You're not going to do
I
a show?
think
I
so,
said, no,
too.
I'm not going to do a show. And she just
You know, we
smiled.
had a conversation. You know about that,
I
right?
know. Yes, we did.
All
Yes,
right.
we did.
Cool.
Yes, I got to take the time. But I have
Absolutely.
high hopes of maybe getting her out to dinner. She went out to dinner on our
Love is
40th
far
anniversary.
more important than all this bullshit.
Oh yeah, no doubt at all.
So
It's-
congratulations to you
Thank
and
you.
to her.
Thank
the
you.
Bertivos are making babies.
Yes.
And our little pet.
Oh, your little
It
pets.
loves
I
it.
was fixing to say we ain't
Yeah,
making no
yeah.
more of that shit. No.
No, they're
We fixed
got a
that
little
shit.
nest going on, and yeah, we were watching them
Really?
from a distance. Of
The
course.
Vertivos
yeah.
got a little baby?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're out there.
man.
Well, I don't know if they got one or two or maybe 3 or 4 of them up in there, but they're definitely doing their little nesting thing,
Outstanding.
and
That makes me feel
it's
good.
so cool to watch.
That's cool.
So cool to watch.
For those that you don't know, that's
So-
2 birds that are by Bernadette's place. 2 pigeons?
They are
No, not
they
pigeons.
are mourning doves.
Morning doves. How
Yeah.
sweet is that?
Yeah.
And she called them the Bertivos.
Yeah.
John and Marcia
Yes,
Bertivos.
Dominic named them
Outstanding.
John and Marcia,
That is so cool.
and so yeah, they got a little thing going on.
They got
We
a
got some here
thing
too, Bernadette.
going on. Yeah, they
That's
do.
right.
Anyway. So, what's going on in your world, Bernadette? Anything exciting besides Bertivos?
I had to take a couple of days off and deal with some personal family
Oh,
issues,
shit.
try to help a family. My world, of course, I've just been waiting for it to it's not raining, it's wet from fog and moisture overnight,
really?
but and I've just been waiting for spring to actually come, and it is. Just so I could get out here and cut this grass that's about 2 feet tall already.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Look, you know what I did today? I taught my son a valuable lesson because we had a flat on. There's multiple things we did today. First thing we attacked, because yesterday evening I got the damn thing started. Took me about 2 hours. This thing's been sitting up for a while, so it took me about 2 hours. Finally got it started. All right, got that problem. Now, it had a flat tire. Now, the tires aren't that old. So, I got the tire off, front tire off, and I went over there and filled it up with air and then got a bucket of water and showed my son how to find the leak. It's where you find the leak. Oh, look, on one side of the tire, it's leaking all around the bead. And he's saying, well, Dad, we need to go buy a tire. No, we don't. So I got a wire brush and we deflated the tire and then
Cleaned it
peeled
all
back
up.
from the bead, cleaned it all up and as best we could, and then refilled it back up with air and put it under the water and still had a little bit of leak around the bead. And I said, okay, get it out. Go get me that crowbar over there. He went and got the crowbar. I said, what do you want to do? I said, well, I'm going to hold it up straight. I want you to hit it on the top. Why? I said, we're going to hit it on the top to force the bead. He said, what? And so anyway, we hit the damn top of the tire several times with the big crowbar. And I'd turn it and hit it again, turn it and hit it again, fill it up with air, hit it again, and then put it back under the water, leaks are gone. I said, see there, you're just going to go buy a new tire. All you got to do is fix the leak. And if there ain't a hole in the tire and it's the bead, well, this is how you do it.
This is the state of our world. If it doesn't work, throw it away.
Throw it
and
away,
just
go buy
a new
another one. No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, we can't do that.
Yeah.
So anyway, as the day proceeded, we fixed the tire. Now we get to the business of putting the belt on, which is a serpentine belt, goes around 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 pulleys under there in a certain way. So we finally got it on there, started it up, Went down over in the backyard, kicked on the blades, mowed one path down the hill and to the river. I turned around and started coming back. All of a sudden, smoke is pouring out of the thing, and it smells like rubber. So holy shit! So I turned the damn blade off real quick. It stops and get back up the hill and go look, and I almost burned that brand new belt in half. And then because there's a problem with the routing of the belt, something's not right. So we had to pull it all out. I dropped the deck down, and lo and behold, there's this little part that used to be attached to the deck. It's a little tab that used to be welded to the top of the deck and held this tensioner. Well, that weld broke. So...
Don't you know a welder, John?
I should know one. I know one. He just ain't got a machine anymore. Shit. Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, well, the hell, that's it. Now what am I going to do? I might have to take it somewhere and get somebody to weld it up, I guess. I hate that shit, taking a welder, taking the shit to somebody else.
Put a bolt in it or something? Can you do it like that?
No, because of the way it is. It's a fillet weld. It's down like that. You know, it comes in like that and has to be welded down here. And I don't know. I'm going to figure something out. In the meantime, I still have a push mower, so.
Yeah, and a son or two.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Because you have a
Travis
push
has been
mower,
outside.
but you don't have a push mower shoulder to go along with it.
John.
Yeah.
I got a cheaper solution for you, buddy.
What?
Just do like I've been doing for the last 10 years. Use your neighbor's mower.
Yeah. That's how my mower got broke. Before my neighbors turned into assholes, they came down and borrowed my riding lawnmower all the fucking time. Yeah. I got a hell of a, yeah. Anyway.
You know what I want, John?
What?
I want a couple of those little tiny fainting goats.
Goats will do it. Goats will eat everything.
It. But, you know, I want the fainting ones because I need to laugh. And I know I would go out every morning.
Boo! Just to see them.
Just sit there and laugh.
Shit, yeah. You make any sudden moves and they'll just keel right over. Doom, faint.
Right?
Ain't it? It's funny as shit when they do. Hey, look at who's in the room. Holy shit. Hold on to your britches, Bernadette.
My Boo's in the room.
Boo's in the room. Hey, Boo. Andy Pagoda, you filthy mouth liberal, you. Uh-oh.
Yes, he is.
He's muted up.
And that's why you gotta love him.
You got to.
He is muted.
There he is.
Not anymore.
We're waiting on words of wisdom, Andy.
Did I get it right this time? Well, you know, I came in and Bernie was talking about, you know, Bernie was here first of all.
Yeah, that got you all excited, so we know that part.
She was talking about something being all wet and all that kind of stuff.
There you go.
Kinda got me excited.
And you wonder why they call him the filthy mouth liberal. Well, let me explain something to you.
You people have no idea.
You dirty, dirty boy.
I love you too.
I think Andy might know something about.
He's got a really filthy mind to go along with that filthy mouth.
I do the best I can.
He lives in the happiest place he knows.
Yes, he does.
So.
The filthiest place I know is my own mind, and that's where I live.
Shit. Everything going well, Andy?
Things are well. They're doing exceptionally well, come to think of it.
Good.
Few little things going on over here, but nothing getting a big twist over. My grandson got in trouble on the school bus yesterday.
Did he beat somebody up?
Not yet, but he would have if I
did
left him in there. We pulled his ass
one
up
time.
there.
I'm so proud of him.
This morning we started driving him to school, so he doesn't have to kick anybody's ass. So that's going to work out well. He's 6. So I'm not sure if he knows how to kick anybody's ass yet or not.
That's about the time that Dominic beat up somebody on the bus. He was about
I fully intend to teach him, but we just haven't progressed quite that far yet. How are you, Bernadette? I haven't talked to you in a while.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, just had a couple of family member that had an issue that I had to go help him out with. That took a couple of days, so that was a lot of my energy expended. And so yeah, that's why I missed the last show because I had to go do that.
And of
But
course, if you look at her profile picture on Discord, you'll see her feet. She knows I
yep,
have a foot fetish, and she does this on purpose.
yep.
And
It's the closest thing I have to
Curtis,
romantic music. I'm sorry. Is it?
The
Curtis,
feet,
Keith,
the
and Kathy
feet
Farrell.
are
I
my.
talked to her the other night. Good to see
It's
you all in
my
here this
best
evening.
assets. Besides, they're in Swarovski crystal sandals. How could I not show those off? Huh?
No, you put those feet in there. You said I'm gonna mess that son of a bitch up real bad.
Oh, Lord.
I guess it's time for you to go start a fans only
We're,
page.
yeah, fans only page. Ah, shit. Hey, you never know what we end up talking about here. We could talk about anything.
Scandals and get money.
I've got one of those
Yeah,
OnlyFans or fans only pages, but nobody wants to look at it.
Nobody's.
I still got it, but nobody wants to see it anymore.
Yeah, nobody's hunting it up no more. Shit. Ah,
It's still
shit.
there. It's a bit shriveled up, but I still have it.
I'm not as
Well,
good as I
when
once
you get a
was, but I'm as good
picture,
once
it's
as I
like
ever
the best
was.
asset, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, in the
Yep.
old marketing thing, Bernadette, the rule is that for every person that responds,
Dizzy
there's
Duke.
10 more buyers.
There you go.
So every
yeah.
time you put it, if you're trying to sell something, for every person that purchases one thing, there's 10 more people that will buy it out of 100.
That is a good rule to go by, Farrell. You're absolutely correct.
There's always a
Sweet.
market for everything. There's a market for something. Whatever it is that you got, there's a market for.
And Bernadette's got cute toes.
He does,
They're
doesn't he?
blue.
Let me tell you something
I
about
like
them
blue.
toes, Farrell. Yeah. Well, I better not go into detail here on the live show, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that a little bit later.
Yeah, let's keep it somewhat, well, at least R-rated. Let's slide into X real quick.
We gotta stay at least.
You know, this is what happens when you let Andy on the
I know.
live. Okay?
Are
we
you
have to
shitting me?
stay
All I
at
had to
least
do is
for
let you in the room.
week.
Next thing I know, he's right down there. I said, what is this, radar? He's got radar.
I'm on that like a pot of neck bones, buddy. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, shit. Well,
I don't think Phil has ever been exposed to the room when Bernadette and I both read.
No, she hasn't.
Farrell has. I don't
But-
think she's been
Wait
exposed
till
yet,
the
but I
after show,
suspect she
Andy,
will
okay?
be.
Wait till the after show.
Oh, Farrell, dear, you are in for it. I
Run,
kid you
girl,
not.
run.
That's what the blue room
Hey,
is for.
John.
Hey, Keith.
You come to the blue room after the show, and we'll embarrass
Listen
you.
to
I
this.
promise.
Listen to this. Listen to
Oh, I
this.
don't know. I don't blush very easy.
Oh Lord, you done gave him a. You're
we're sure
waving
gonna
a
give
red
you a
flag. You're
pledge
waving a
try.
red bell. What's up, Keith?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Farrell. You are waving the red.
Yeah, you're like a bull. You're
Okay.
teasing him.
Let's put it this way, John. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I figured it was, buddy. Wait till after show, buddy. We're gonna go in there. Keith, was you trying to say something? Keith?
I said Johnny Fly is sitting down there waiting to come in.
Oh, is he? He ain't got his hand
he's
up.
down- yeah, I see him now. He's in
He's
there.
down
yeah.
there. He ain't got his hand up. He's trying to be shy.
Put your hand up,
He's
John.
trying to be coy. You know.
He's
Johnny
being
knows how
shy.
to work. Johnny Fly.
Oh,
knows how
look.
to
He's
work.
being
Look at that.
there goes his hand.
Y'all
Now he
tempted
hears.
his ass in there, and now here you go. Oh, there
Yeah.
he goes. There he goes. Let's see if he pops
And
up in there.
there he
There
is.
he is.
John
Johnny
I.
Fly.
How the hell are you, buddy?
Hello, everybody.
How in the hell are you, Johnny?
Hello.
Doing pretty good. We had some pretty nasty weather come through.
Yes.
Not so bad where I'm at. It's poured pretty good and lightning. That was about it.
So
Further
you
north of me-
thunder boomers, no snow this time.
No, but further north they had tornadoes touch down.
Holy
Oh
crap!
Lord, have mercy.
Yeah, it was
Y'all,
pretty
y'all
bad.
just going through it with the weather back there. I'm so glad that you're on the East Coast, Johnny Fly,
Yeah.
and you're really far away from me.
We're
I'm
running
going
down.
up
We're
to
running the
Texas.
AC down here again, Johnny.
Honey, I don't have to worry
Stay
about it.
inside. Don't go outside, okay? That's all I gotta tell you. Stay
Yeah.
inside.
Well, you know that accident that happened on 81 too. I meant to
Yes,
say,
I saw
had
that.
The headline. That one truck, I guess it was the one that was on fire, They said it actually melted into the road, part of the truck. Can you imagine
That was
how
that was
high
a
that
terrible
was?
accident.
Crap.
Yeah.
That was
Yes,
a
it
terrible
was. Yep.
accident.
That was some crazy. I saw some, like people who were standing on the side of the road. They had
Yes.
gotten out of their car and was filming and stuff,
Yeah.
and then they uploaded
Yeah.
to YouTube and shit. I saw some of those videos, and oh my god, just the sound.
Yeah.
Lord
Oh
have
yeah,
we
one
we
truck
get
after.
fog like that in the Central Valley of California. Um, and it gets bad sometimes. And you get those 50 to 100 car
Well,
pileups like
Yeah.
that,
That,
see,
those
where
are
it's
just terrible.
so dense that you
Bernadette,
cannot
this.
see in front of you. I saw it, Johnny. It that was
Oh, I
crazy.
know. But this here, and I sent some pictures to John. It came the heavy snowfall. Well, I guess they weren't expecting because usually we get a warning on our cell phones from the National Weather Service. But we got one later on, but that was too late. But this one, it just gradually was snowing a little bit. Then it started picking up wind. Then it was like I looked out and you couldn't even see across town. And
Excuse
then
me.
this fire whistle went off. I thought, oh, okay. I'm thinking maybe there's one accident. Here it was that one up in 81. And when 81 gets snow like that, it ices on the road. But from what I was
Yeah.
watching, it seemed like they didn't even put the brakes on. I guess they didn't see till the last minute. And
No,
Yeah.
they
bam!
they they could not
The ones I
see
see, they
that,
were
it
coming out
was
of the
piling up
mist.
in front of them.
Full bore
Yeah.
out of the
Yeah.
mist, and all of a sudden see this pile up in front of them and try to hit the brakes, and then it's all
See,
slipping and
that was
sliding right
very
there.
fine snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was windy and fine snow. I got caught in something like that a few years ago. I'll tell you,
Anytime you have
that's
limited visibility,
scary.
you need to slow down.
Exactly.
But a
Yeah.
lot of times you're caught in that, and you can't slow down too much because the people behind you. You got to find that spot where you're comfortable, and
Well, they lost 6 people died in the whole
Yeah.
incident, and
Oh my
they
goodness.
that's
showed
terrible.
there was
That's
one
horrible.
man. One man. Now they have him up at Geisinger, where I usually go, up in Danville. They put him in a coma. They intentionally put him under a coma because he has bleeding on the brain. So I guess they want the brain
Wow.
to heal up. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
nasty. Oh my God, what was it, 80 vehicles at 60 or something like that? It was
Yeah,
horrible.
it was crazy. That
Mm.
was crazy. Well,
Hmm.
blessing to all those people that got caught up into that stuff, because that's
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
agreed.
it's a change of life. All of a sudden, your life changes
Well,
like that.
it came out of the blue because I remember
Yeah.
down here. See, that was the same snowfall that I was sending to John. I put on my page, but it was like it was cold and windy and stuff in the 20s. Then all of a sudden it would snow a little bit. But when this squall came through, it was a little bit, and then all of a sudden it was blowing, and you couldn't even see. I can imagine what they were going through up there. I
You got
wouldn't even know.
anybody
I
over there to
just
keep you warm, buddy?
I always need somebody over here to keep me warm.
Do you have anyone now?
No.
Well, we'll have to drum up some business here somewhere.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure somebody out.
Somebody in the Schuylkill Hill. Oh hell, I can never say
can't
that.
pronounce
place.
it
I
either,
know it
John.
every
Just
time
say
I
it.
try.
Just
Just
John, just say
Schuylkill, Schuylkill Haven,
That's
Schuylkill Haven,
there you go.
Pennsylvania.
He tried to
Right.
coach me on that the other night here on the show, and I totally butchered it. So
Really,
I'm not going to
Well,
learn it
see,
either.
most of the people around here will just say Schuylkill,
Schuylkill.
but actually the real pronunciation is Schuylkill.
No,
because
let's
it's
don't
got that-
let's don't fit Schuylkill.
No, just
I'll
say
stick with that
Schuylkill.
one.
That's good.
I'll
Yeah,
try to
Schuylkill's a
Schuylkill.
lot easier.
Yeah, I don't think school kill is probably.
I know it.
I think that's probably a
Yeah, there's
derogatory
been
pronunciation.
way too much of that.
Yeah, there's too
Going
much of
on.
that. It looks like you're
Okay.
trying to give
Yeah.
somebody an
Yeah.
idea. Shit.
You know,
Google.
which
That's pretty cool. It was
Which you
totally
would
different than the way I was
the
going to pronounce
federal
it.
government
It's
would do
cold up
something
there.
about that, because they actually have the ability to do something about that, but they don't.
Not
Well,
as cold
you
as
know
Keith.
what? Yeah, they have that in the paper tonight. Let's see. They're going to look into it. Let's see here. One of the worst hazards in PA is the headline, and it goes, Transportation weather officials weigh in on snow squalls 181 I-81 pileup. So
You guys keep
I
going.
guess
I'm watching John spark this bowl over here.
Hey, watch that, fella. Cavendish.
John, I want to read
Cavendish.
something that Bill Joines wrote in the YouTube chat. He
What?
said Jared Kushner testified before the 1-6 committee today. Also, the DOJ and the grand jury subpoenaed 6 more White House staffers.
And
Well, that's good to know.
You know
Jared
what they're
didn't
doing?
take the fifth the whole way through.
I
figured
I'm
he would
surprised.
have took that.
You know he did. You know he took the fifth on some things.
He must have.
He must have. You know what they're doing? They're reversing engineering this shit. Thank you, Bill Jones, by the way.
Yes.
You know, you got 7.5 hours
I hear
of
you. I hear you on
missing
that one.
records from the White House logs.
We have to bill him properly, John. That is the incomparable Bill Jones.
The incomparable Bill Jones.
Yeah,
Indeed.
indeed.
The man stays on top of stuff. He's always involved in politics over there in North Carolina, South Carolina, too.
And he's got
Smart
a
as a whip.
voice that just won't
Oh, man,
quit,
yes.
man.
Yes, he does.
Yes, and a
got one of those
patriot at
radio
heart, baby.
voices.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
He's got a voice for radio. He's got a voice for it.
Oh, he does. He does. He needs to be on. He needs to start a show. Is what you hear that, Bill? I think you need to
You hear
start a
that,
show,
Bill?
buddy. I do. Turn your camera on, man.
Come on, Bill. Get in here.
Bill has a hard time with Discord. Bill and Discord.
Yeah, Bill and Discord
get
don't get
along.
along, and I think Farrell's going to end up the
Bill
same
on
way.
Phone.
Every
I'll
time
get
I
Bill
turned
on the phone and
around-
put him on here.
She was getting kicked out.
I almost
Suzanne
took it
Jarrett.
personal.
Well, I imagine, yes, truckers do have CB radios, Suzanne. I know, because I have one still, and they're still out there. I never
I have
turn
one
it
too.
in.
I rarely ever turn
I
it on.
very seldom turn it on, but yes, I have 2 of them.
Well, you want to, you
Yeah.
might need it.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's exactly it. You know, you never
I
know
got a whole
when you
bunch
might
of ham
need it.
radios over here. I turn those on all the time.
Yeah, my father was a ham radio operator. I would have liked to have gotten into that, but
Completely off the
too
rails.
late now. I'd sit there and listen to him all day. CQ, 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 WB5, NFJ, CQ. You know, Jesus.
I do it too, but it's W4WNO.
Yes, I still remember his call signs. WB5, NFJ. Of course, I remember mine from when my CB days back in the 70s. KPQ 8806. The 88s are in there, baby. You know what 88s are? Hugs and
Oh
kisses,
yeah,
baby.
KLI 5367. I had one of those call signs too.
Yeah, there you go. I was the Cajun cowboy.
Way back then.
Ah, shit. Are you
A long
shitting me?
time ago, man.
Alpha Dog says he's got 3 CB radios.
There you go.
Breaker. Yeah. I won't get mine because they still work. And you know, especially if you have 2 of them, you have communications with somebody else.
You bet
Yeah.
you can.
And, you know, they'll, like Farrell said, there may
And
come
you
a
no
time
longer
when
have
that
to have
might
a
come in
license
handy.
for it either.
Huh?
That's right.
You don't have to have a license
No,
for CB radios
no.
anymore either.
Billy Plains, CB stands for Citizens Band Radio.
I thought it
Citizens
stood for
band.
chicken band.
Well, it is more or less. You
You know
try to
what?
find
I-
chicken coops
I
with
didn't-
it.
I didn't think they had CB radios anymore. Back in the 70s and 80s, oh my God, it was great. My mom got one, and she went by the name Spanish Rose.
Spanish
And
Rose.
when I got on,
Smokey and the Bandit is what turned it into a popular thing.
They are
Yeah,
still
but-
incredibly popular.
Oh,
today.
you get out on the highway, truckers are still using
Particularly
it
among
every day,
truckers, yeah. Oh God,
all
yeah.
the time, because you do. You want to know where that cop is. You know, if you're
Oh, I
trying.
can walk
When I
into
was
my
running
wife's
Hot
store.
Shot, you bet your ass I had my CB on. If I was
Yeah.
behind schedule, and anytime you're running Hot Shot, guess what? You're always behind schedule. So
I
it,
can-
it,
I
it
can
implies
walk
just
into
what the
my
name
wife's
means,
store and
Hot Shot. Get it there
I can
fast.
choose from at least a half a dozen.
Yeah,
Well, this
if I
guy
heard
got on.
anything,
We're-
God, slow down. You know.
well, we're sitting in our driveway. We just got home, and she had the CB on. And this guy goes comes on to my mom. He was trying to flirt with her, and she said, "What's your handle?" And he said, "Rat's ass." I thought, "Oh my
Rat's
God."
ass. Well, there's a
Rat's
handsome
ass.
fella.
Something else he said, and I thought,
I
oh,
remember riding up and down the road and keying the mic and saying, "Does anybody want to date with my sister?"
That'll
You
get
know
a
what? They
response.
used to-
You know, actually,
They used to
you know,
do that.
most of the time I use it is when I got into big cities, Houston, New Orleans, someplace big, because the truckers will let you know what lane to get in and where you're going. You know, like, oh hell, there's a breakdown in lane 5, get over to lane 3 or whatever. You know, there's a lot of that chatter goes
They will
on.
do that. Yeah.
Yes, they'll help you navigate through a mess.
I'll just say, get me to Bernie's house as quick as you can.
There you go. Get me to Bernadette's house. Let me thank Curtis Wood. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you very much. Brother came in with $5 and said a couple of bucks towards anniversary dinner. Happy anniversary, John and Marcia. Thank you very much, Curtis. We appreciate it, brother.
Curtis.
I am
That's what I wanted
indeed
to tell you,
working
Bob.
hard. I
Happy
think
anniversary.
because I'm convincing her that, hey, at least we ought to do the fives, 40, 45, 50, I can see not going out on our 47th anniversary, but come on. This is the
Well, maybe
45.
not
Hey,
your
you
50th
better-
We may not
anniversary
make it to
on the radio.
55,
You better go out on every anniversary that you can nowadays.
Yeah.
There's
Well, have
there's
no
just shit in the
fear,
world that's trying to kill us. So
Whether we go out or not, I intend for her to have a lovely day.
right on.
I would prefer that I not cook, but if I do, I'm going to do it with some flair, baby. And
There you go.
There you go. You
Go
go make it
big
do
or
what it do,
don't go
buddy.
at all.
I'm going to try to put a smile on her face as much as I can. She's put one on mine forever, so. Hey, there's Robert Herron. I see you out there, brother. Nice to see you in there.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
If you make something spectacular
Huh.
and she's happy, make sure you put a patent on that.
Okay.
Buddy, there ain't no patent on my love. It can't be done. It can't be replicated, buddy.
No,
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I said on the
That's it.
food you make. If you come up with something that's really nice, put a patent on it. You might be able to have a business.
No, I know exactly what John's going to make for his anniversary. Reservations.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
that's a
There
good
you go.
idea. There you go.
Reservations. I hope so. We're homebodies. You could ask, Travis is sitting right there. He knows. Mom doesn't go very many places, but when she does, it's nice. Now I take
Sure
that
would
back.
love to have her on here.
Did I
on the
not
show
take her
with us.
out to get a hamburger the other day? We did. Just 2 days ago, she went. We went in town, went through the drive. Not through the drive-through. Went to the little stand at Sonic where they bring it to the car, and sat down there and had a nice hamburger. And
And a peanut butter milkshake. I love that from
I
Sonic.
ain't tried one. No.
Oh my
Are they?
God! It make
Peanut
you want
butter
to slap your
milkshake.
mama.
I
you
never even
kidding
thought
me?
about it, but now I'm thinking about it constantly. Shit. Yeah,
I can drink 2 or 3 of them, and my stomach
I'm gonna
will
have
be
to
upset
try
for
one,
a week.
Andy. I've never tried one. Peanut butter milkshake.
Well, I hope you do.
I will.
They're fantastic.
I will.
Man.
I never thought about it. Shit, no, I like peanut butter. I have a
You put-
ritual. Peanut butter and
You
jelly
put peanut
on
butter on
toast
a
just
turd,
about every night.
Probably eat it.
Yeah, I got a little
Peanut
snack.
butter and bananas.
Huh?
Have you ever had peanut butter and bananas?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
peanut butter,
God,
banana.
yes. Oh, my
Oh, that's
goodness.
delicious.
I got one that
Now
probably nobody. I don't do this anymore, but when I was a
Not
kid,
unhealthy.
when I
I
was a
didn't know
kid,
that was a thing outside of the southeastern United States.
I had peanut butter, bologna, mayonnaise. That was when I was a kid. That's
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. You couldn't. You'd chase me down the road nowadays. I wouldn't dare eat bologna with peanut butter nowadays. That's gross.
John, I just saw Keith come in with $1 and say that woman is a saint. I know he's talking about Miss Marcia.
I know he is. Oh, look at there. Catman56 came in with a donation and said that woman is a saint. The woman is a saint. Yes, she is. Yes, you have no idea, Keith, how many times she had justified leaving my ass. And yeah,
Hey, you know what? You know what, John?
love
to
it.
make
It's
up
working
that-
through the hard shit, not the easy shit. The easy shit's easy. You're having fun. Everything's great. It's the rough shit that's going to test your ass.
Hey,
And
John,
we've been through some
what
rough
you
shit.
should- What you should do if you make that snazzy meal, like I said, what you could use as your business slogan is "Makes Mama Smile."
Make my, if the shoe was on the other foot, and occasionally it is on my birthdays and stuff, she'll make my favorite dinner, and she gets off easy. 'Cause one of
Spaghetti
my
and
favorite
meatball?
dinners is fried potatoes with sausage, maybe some vermicelli, a slice of onion, some tomato, and I'm a happy man.
Does she know how to make a good pot of jambalaya?
Yes, she does.
What is her
We
favorite?
just had it
Oh,
just
for-
day before yesterday. Had the
Oh,
had the
my
leftovers
God.
yesterday in the bottom of the pan today.
All right, I'll be on the next
Yeah,
flight
are
out of
you
here.
shitting me? She's making gumbo too. Oh yeah. Oh no, she knows what
What's
she's
your
doing in
favorite
there.
dinner, John?
Huh?
Hey, John,
What will I make for dinner for her?
Uh-huh.
If I don't get to take her out, then I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking a nice steak because we haven't had
I've got
steak
something in mind, but it's
forever.
not family friendly.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
not. Yeah, I
gonna
got
suggest that.
plans. Don't worry. There's other plans in the work, but
Yeah,
I can't
John.
remember the last. Oh, I do remember the last time we had steak, because Stephanie Dean and Jay Clayton sent us, and they've done this a couple times. They've sent us that a box full of wild pork, and
How
usually
wonderful are they?
a couple of
Oh, my
steaks in there,
God.
and some ground up prime rib that is just. It's
they
hard to
have
go
asked
back.
me-
Like tonight, we had tacos tonight. Had regular hamburger meat. We buy that 80/20 hamburger meat. It's good stuff.
Well, Jay and Stephanie have asked me to
We're having
officiate their wedding.
burritos.
I
and they
know
finally
that,
get to
Andy,
have
and you
it.
should.
And I'm
Yeah.
going to.
Oh man,
As soon as they get
take a
as
water
soon
hose.
as they're
Make sure
clear to
there's a
do
water
that.
hose handy, Andy.
And that was an honor to even be asked to do that.
I tease them a
But-
lot because it's the romance. I watched it. We watched it bloom here in the Blue Dot family. Stephanie
Well,
Dean did not know Jay Clayton when she first came into the Blue Dot family.
I don't know the whole story.
Oh
But,
man. Well, this is
you
nothing.
know-
Again, it's a family show, so
All of a sudden, they contacted me and said, "We would be honored if you would officiate our wedding." Well, I'm the one that's honored. Nobody, no, I haven't had anybody in the Blue Dot family call me and ask me to officiate anything. And then all of a sudden, they did that, and of course, they had to cancel because of the pandemic.
right.
But they'll pick that back up, and
Yeah.
and
Well,
that
he travels
that
a lot.
just tickles me something. So, I mean, that just
He's a big
made
wig
my
in
day,
business.
man.
He travels a lot. He has to go out to
Yeah.
California a lot and other places, probably like a fireman.
talk
Wherever
to them
there's
as
trouble,
often
he's
as
got to
I
go put it
can.
out or something. I don't know, but
Yeah,
He-
and they are.
I
they are
think he's pretty
absolutely
high up on
wonderful
the
people.
on the ladder
Well,
there as far as
Abby's here.
corporations go. And
Andy, if I ever meet somebody and you're still around, I'll call you to officiate my wedding.
Well, I ain't gonna die tomorrow, Johnny. Don't
See,
you worry
dreams
about that,
never
but
die.
Well, I
I'll be
hope
See?
right there.
not.
dreams never
That's
die,
right,
baby.
I
It could happen. You could find somebody, Johnny.
It could.
You know.
It could.
Well,
you
you're certainly not old yet, so you don't have that to worry about.
Oh, you're a nice guy.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, he's not old. He's
What are you?
there's somebody
look-
out
look
there
at-
for
look at-
everybody, brother.
Look at me and look at John Britovo. We're not old. None of us are old.
No, we're
No,
not.
shit,
We're
no.
not.
As long as we're not choking on our bowl.
Uh-oh. See what you did
See a
now? As soon
couple
as you
that came
Patty
together
Cop.
in their 90s.
If you're not choking, you're not token. What is that old saying?
I think I heard he said that way. Yeah. Help us out here, Bernie. Come on.
It is Beer and
I
Bud
was
Friday.
I was
So-
just responding on YouTube, so they're talking about the best places to eat around their town. They say I make the best burgers.
I don't know.
in my
What's this
town."
Mark Perkins got?
Bernie
White bread with
burgers.
orange
I'm
sauce.
seeing John toking on the bowl, and then I'm seeing him choke on a Dos Equis over there. And
Yes,
we
sir.
need to clear all that out.
Well, we're doing Beer and Bud Friday early because tomorrow being my anniversary. I don't want to. Yeah, that'd be a bad thing to do. I done learned
doing-
that
I'm-
because I have done a
I'm not
show on our
smoking, but-
anniversary.
I'm not smoking,
It's
but
not
I'm
a
doing
smart
ice
thing
house
to do,
tonight,
John.
so-
You know, you get the
John,
look.
do you guys have fresh seafood down there where you're at?
Oh, baby, we live on the coast, Corpus Christi.
Well, I know, but I mean, I went to Alaska and couldn't find Alaskan king crab.
Really?
You'll find some shrimp in
Oh
Corpus
yeah. All I have to
Christi
go
or
to,
like-
we can go down to the T heads and you can buy
Washington
fresh
State.
fish or shrimp right off the boats.
I hear that there's prawns right out in his backyard in that river by.
There is.
I've
And
seen
as soon
that
as I
river
mow
every
the
day.
grass enough to be able to get,
Yeah.
when I went and bought the belt for my lawnmower,
You
ain't
don't
this a
have to mow
political
the
show
grass, you
tonight?
just have to mow
Uh,
the grass.
I bought chain oil for my chainsaw because there's a tree I'm going to cut down. Huh?
Let Jenny go out there and clear you a path so you can go to the river.
Yeah, I don't want her to get that fat. She's on a
So
diet.
how many shrimp did you have to trade for that belt for your mower?
This surprised me. The last time, if I remember
Hey, good
correctly, that
idea.
belt cost me about $60 years
Yeah.
ago. And I went to go buy it this time, and it cost me $42. So I was taken aback a
Did
bit.
you take him a pound of shrimp?
No, I had to pay cash. Damn Western
Oh
Auto.
man.
But I almost burnt the son of a bitch up. Now I had to cut all the little. Anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, my day
shit.
didn't go
Don't
as
do that,
planned, and the lawnmower still ain't working. I can drive it around though. Works good as a tractor, just doesn't cut the lawn. So.
What the
You know what I told Marcia though?
Tires
I
don't
think I'll
work.
go out there and tie the push mower to the front of the riding lawnmower and go out there and be redneck Bob out there and mow your grass that way.
Oh my God.
I would not do it. No, I'm not gonna. I'd rather. But
That
I
would
can
be
do
pretty
it.
cool.
They'll just tie it to the riding lawnmower and pull it behind it. It'll cut the grass. Shit. No, I got to get it
Let's
My
fixed.
lawnmower.
Somebody dropped. I think it was Curtis. Keith and Kathy dropped.
Uh-oh.
Velica's in here.
Let me see if I can.
And
Let me see if I
I
can
don't
get him
know.
back. Travis left the room, so
Curtis Woods has his hand
There
up.
you
yeah, I
go.
got him.
Let's keep
I got
going.
him. There's Curtis Wood is back, and there's
Alright.
Keith and Kathy in there.
Hey, John,
Huh?
Kathy's here now.
Oh, hey, Kathy.
Hi, John.
How are you doing, darling?
I'm eating pizza and writing eBay listings.
Hey, life can't get no better than that. Find something good on eBay.
Hey,
You
Kathy,
get
good to
lost
hear
in that
you
eBay
keep
shit.
moving.
Go to look at one thing. Next thing you know, you're hours into that thing and still ain't found the one thing you're looking for, but you found a whole lot of other shit. That's exactly what it,
I know. It's hard to look for stuff on there.
ah.
I just got a message from Jorge.
Jorge, tire biter.
Yeah, I did a private message. I said, "Well, come on into the live room. We'd love to talk to
Oh,
you."
look, they're over there in the live. They're. Oh, and we're in the live room. I thought he meant the
We're
blue
in the
room.
live room. Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
forgot
that's
where
where
we
we
were.
are.
Don't worry. Happens to me all the time.
Is this thing on? Can
Is this
y'all
thing
hear
on?
me?
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
It is on.
Hey, how's your mama and them?
How's your mom and them? We
I've
coming
told my
round.
grandson to do that, John. I take him out in the backyard, and we have a little picnic table
Poor
out
child.
there, and you know, Peyton plays out there and all that stuff.
Right.
And he's 6.
I seen
I
his
said, you
picture
know,
the
when
other day.
I said, when a car comes by, just throw up your hand and yell, "Hey, how's your mama and them?" And
You're
he
gonna
does it
teach that kid
every
early.
Damn time.
You're gonna teach that kid early. How's your
He's-
mom and them?
He'll tell me, he say, "Papa, let's go outside."
Hey,
and
you
say,
know
"Hey,
it's an
how's your mama
important
and them?"
gesture. You know, every time I go down to get gas down at the Sunoco down there, there's a lady that works in there, Christina, and I go in there and I don't never leave without telling her to tell her mama hi because her mama watches the show. Christina watches the show. Hi, Christina. Thank you so much for being around for so long, darling. You know, when I run into local blue dots around town, it's really
Hi,
nice.
Christina.
Huh?
I just said hi, Christina.
Oh, hi, Christina, and your mama.
Well, and your mama.
Yeah, she's.
Am I in here now?
And him.
No, you're not in here yet. Try again. Yes,
I'm
you
being
are.
discorded
You're in here.
tonight. I got discorded tonight.
Yeah, I seen that. We pulled you back in. We won't
Hey.
let you go too far, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, you're not getting out that easy, man.
No, brother. Try to get out. We'll drag you back in. I seen it in the movie.
That's right. We'll come and repossess you. Oh, he's rolling credits.
Let me see. Dump is now denying he said Putin was a genius after being recorded on video. What the fuck? That's him, Technological 21.
Doing that all along.
That's who he is. These are not the droids you're looking at. I don't know what the power he thinks. Yeah. See?
I don't know, but I know it looks like you're about to rap.
Not recognize that
I
Trump
think
is
Robert
drafting
Heron says
assets
that
to Putin.
if the shoe was on the other foot and all this proof that came out on Republicans would be crucified Biden in public and his party. Tell Garland to get off his ass and do what they would do to Biden. Indeed. You let the
You bet
Republicans
your
take the
sweet
House
Dickie.
back? Holy shit, hold on to your britches. Hey, Biden's going to be impeached. The January 6th investigation is just going to disappear and go away. Huh?
Yeah.
Their
Hey.
plan is not only to impeach Biden, but to impeach Kamala too. And
Yes.
they want Trump.
If
Listen,
I'm-
they
if I may
want
interject,
Trump.
Jorge is in the room. Raise your hand, Jorge.
They want Trump to sit as Speaker of the House. okay? So that when they impeach
That's
Biden
funny shit
and then
right there.
Kamala Harris,
Guess who
they
started
can
line?
appoint him to the White House again. These people are fucking delusional.
Yes, that
And it
is
starts with his
that is being
orange hat.
discussed. The fact that if
John, they're serious about this shit.
if there
This
is
is-
no law that says the
this
Republican
is
Party, if they
slow,
take the House,
Really?
you do not have to be a
coup.
politician, a lawyer. You don't have to be nothing. Anything. They could pick you off the street to be Speaker of the House. They could pick anybody in the United
Look,
States that they
they're
want. So,
trying to
yes,
talk
they
them
could
into
pick
that.
Trump, impeach
These people
Biden,
are out of their
impeach
fucking
Kamala
mind.
Harris.
They're all
And he would be
criminal.
the next in line.
Liars, cheats, and thieves. You think I was just talking about Russians when we started? They're the same. They're cut of the same cloth.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
That's it, brother. That's what I see in the Republican Party now. That's all it is. They'll sell their mother for 10 cents on the highway. Are you shitting me? They done
Yeah,
sold
you
their
bet.
God down the sewer, their beliefs, their morality. Everything has been stripped of them from
oh my
this
God!
shit.
I just saw the incomparable Bill Joins come into the room. Also,
Is Bill Joins in there?
yeah,
There he is.
along
Come here and
Horton
watch the
does his stand up,
politicians here in
and then Bill
Texas.
Joins came in. Sandman's in. Zelica's here.
The whole
bunch
we
of
got a
people down
family,
in the
man.
audience.
We got a family in
Yeah.
here. I'm
Let's
telling
have
you.
another show.
Sounds good.
It is. It's, you know, sometimes we have shows like this that we talk about just about anything. And with Andy in the room, that's not hard to do.
Well, I'm just.
And that's the way we like it to be around here. Sometimes we get into serious political discussions and we pound on the desk, and other times we'll talk about your mama.
I'm just trying to pound.
How's your
Never mind,
mama
I'm
there?
not going there.
How your
Hey,
mama
Jorge.
and them, Jorge?
All I can say is that we
Sometimes
need to
Andy's
get out
just
and-
extra crispy.
What's that, Jorge?
I said sometimes Andy's just extra crispy.
Extra crispy. That's all it is. Yeah, you can order him that way if you want.
Or hey, I'm just plain burnt, brother. Don't you worry about that.
I'm toasted.
Just burnt. I'm toast.
I'm toasted.
I'm trying to be. I'm going to be toasted before I go to bed anyway.
I
I'm
try to
officially
be. That's
working
my
on it.
that's my push in the evening. I do start rather early on Tuesdays and
I'm working
Thursdays
on
and
Friday.
Sundays.
You're working on what, Jorge?
I'm working on fried.
Well, there you go.
You're working on Friday.
Man.
It is Beer and Bud Thursday. You know that.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I got
I'm just-
kind of got low.
We just had to shift the
this
date
week,
here
and,
just a bit.
And I ate Bernie Sab because I didn't have anything else.
Ah.
I eat that shit right out of the can. You know.
Hey, it came with a
You
little
only go around
spoon.
One time.
It comes with a little spoon.
You can't say
Dipping it.
that.
It
I
came
brought
with
my
a
own
spoon.
And so I got in there and I said, "Shit, I'm hungry. Let's eat this."
Works for
And
my
we
shoulder.
got after it, and 2 days later, I woke up.
Oh, there you go. There- need
And
to
you
make
felt
plans
better too,
for
huh?
that.
I'm gonna have to order me some more now. That shit was
Yeah,
delicious.
that's an idea for Bernadette. If you can
Thought
add
I had a
y'all-
can
y'all
right here.
stop.
There you
Y'all
go.
stop. We are not going to encourage people to
Let,
do
let me tell
okay?
you something.
This is
Thought I had a
something
can
that's
right here, but I
strictly
don't.
special with Andy because he's Andy. Okay.
John,
Nobody else.
let me
do
tell you
this.
something. I'm buying anything Bernie's selling. I'm
Well,
buying
tell on
anything
yourself now.
Bernie's selling.
There's edible flavors, so
Just think
Uh,
of the things
Bernadette
you can
is
do
the
with
flavor
it.
for Andy.
She could put up a
Okay.
washcloth that she used yesterday.
Bernadette
buy
has,
it.
because of the nature of her goodness and her kind-heartedness, she has blessed a whole lot of people with this salve that we talk about, and we all thank her so much. And I'm amazed with how she makes her own freaking tomato paste. Do you know anybody else makes tomato paste?
Hey, John.
No.
I
Nobody
made
could
ketchup
have
the
used
Nobody.
other
it
day because I
yesterday.
was out of ketchup. Okay.
Huh?
I said I made ketchup the other day. 'cause I
Made
was out of
ketchup. She's making ketchup.
Make your own ketchup.
She puts things up
Yeah, I
in
made
jars and
ketchup.
stuff all the
Shit
day. She's
jar.
very
Johnny
zen.
likes it.
Andy, have you
like
seen
it.
her zen den?
Excuse me, sorry.
made-
Have you
I
seen the
never-
Zen den? The Zen
No,
tub?
I have not. I
Yeah,
have
Andy,
not.
she has a picture. Let me paint this for you, buddy.
Please
very,
do.
very rustic. Very rustic. There's a
Okay,
window
okay,
up there. Got nice little things in the window there to look at. There's
Yes.
there's some flowers and and then there's a tub. One of them old timey tubs, and it's situated in there, and there's candles around and shit, to where
What I do with
Bernadette
my
could
life.
lie in that tub and just stare out that little window, and the Zen is her Zen den.
Give me a minute to
Yeah, I know
take
it.
my finger out of the drawer over here.
There's a on-demand
Oh,
hot
man.
water heater in there, so you have to have hot water to take a nice long hot
I'm
bath.
sorry, I don't have
I'm
Viagra. I
telling
have
you.
the generic. As
And she lives in Humboldt County, California. All right?
Oh yeah,
So,
oh yeah.
pisses me off. I want to
Oh,
move.
I'm sorry, John.
I want to move.
Place to be rented.
Well, thank you for getting me all stirred up this evening.
Yeah, I knew that would do the trick, Andy. Oh, no, she had a picture of it. It's beautiful. I wish, as a matter of fact, I thought I need to do something like that.
Send
for
me
Marshall.
the fucking picture. I want to see it.
It is. It's gorgeous,
Yeah.
man. It's like, Jesus, what is this? Right out of one of them magazines or some shit.
And it sits out right outside the gate of my garden.
And you know what the beautiful thing is? Amy's over here listening to every bit of this, and she doesn't mind at
Amy,
all.
tell Andy to get off his ass and go build you a Zen den.
She can't hear you.
Well, turn up the damn. I'll type her a message. We'll send it out in Morse code.
I'm on a headset. Don't send it in Morse code. She knows Morse code.
Yeah. No,
Um,
I've been thinking about. I should do that for Marcia. I should build a, and not for her, just for her. Me too. I could
Now, if you
get into that.
want to get your ham license, do a little bit of Morse code, we can talk.
That's the
I'll
dots
get
and
you on
dots and
that.
dashes thing, man. My memory is.
It's not too bad.
I remember two letters. Do you know which ones they are?
S-O.
That's the ones I remember, brother.
Yep.
S-O-S-O-S-O-S-S-O-S. That's the ones you got to remember.
Yep.
That universal one. Everybody knows that one.
Everyone knows
Anyway.
those letters.
Susan Jarrett's out there making Rice Krispie treats again. God dog.
Absolutely.
She does a good job on that shit too.
Rice Krispie treats.
Put your ass right to sleep.
Oh, I would kill for some.
I heard. That's what I
see
heard.
Catman's had
People
his
talk.
hand up, John.
I got to find my
listen.
teeth, but I could eat some.
Yeah. Oh,
If I could find my fucking
melt,
teeth, I don't know what I did with them.
yeah. These loves making.
Oh, they're Rice Krispies. Just put them in your mouth. They'll
shit.
eventually melt.
Will they? I found out life
John.
works a lot better when you don't have your teeth, believe me.
Mm.
But we're not
Hey,
going to go
John.
there.
I see Catman has his hand up.
Does he?
Oh, he does. Yes,
he
he
does have
Hey,
his
Keith,
hand up. I didn't see him.
come
over
on
there.
in, Keith.
Where's Catman 56? Oorah, Semper Fi,
There he is.
Catman.
There he is.
Here's Keith.
Once a Marine, always a Marine, buddy.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
I can't, man.
Bernadette is looking outside to her beautiful landscape.
Yes, her garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fresh vegetables growing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yep, that's what she is. She's Miss Nature out there. I'm telling you.
And
Yeah, it's growing. The fruit trees are all bloomed
Jorge
out.
is
They
looking
got
at
little
all that too,
fruits
but he's
on 'em
not
and
telling
stuff.
anybody about it.
Stop it.
Send some over
We
here.
always have money for war, Robert.
I had to
War is
pull
good for
out my
business, friend.
chlorophyll bathtub. I'm not flexible like Bernadette. I can't get in and out of that clawfoot bathtub no
You-
more.
you know
I had
what?
to get rid of it.
I'm sorry, Jorge.
I'm afraid to get down to the bathtub. I might not get back up again. Which,
It's 22 degrees.
Yeah, I put in a walk-in shower with a chair.
it's what
No,
up there,
wait,
Keith?
guys.
22 degrees?
And I can't find the back door.
Don't look for it. There's no reason to go out there, buddy. It's 22 degrees.
Keep it
Quit
shut,
looking.
Keith. I don't want it.
You keep it in mind. Backdoor friends are always.
I'm not 22 degrees. I'm not going out there. I don't give a shit.
Oh, it's,
John, the house is on fire. Good. I'll stay in here and
It is-
stay warm.
It is 66 degrees here right now.
Really?
Oh,
I don't know what we are right now.
Stop
Probably
it.
about
Well,
I
that's
ain't
what
lying
it was.
this time. It's
78,
true.
79 or something, I think. We had about
That's what it
87
was.
today,
Well, that's
so it's
what
not
it
as
was
hot.
today. It was 66 degrees here in Schuylkill Haven.
It is 66 degrees here right now.
Mm.
We had the
We
thunderstorms.
got the
come
AC
through.
on, and I was sweating my ass off outside today.
Didn't you
Yeah.
get thunderstorms
High humidity
yet,
today.
Andy?
We had a few come through, John, but they didn't. Nothing ever materialized. We had a bunch of rain, but nothing severe, thank goodness.
So it didn't cool down then.
It's probably not going to cool down much more tonight, and
We're
it's going to
supposed
be
to-
probably.
Keith, when
in
are
the
you gonna
mid to
start
upper
getting
70s
warmed up?
tomorrow?
When do
I'm
you
sorry,
start?
John?
When do you start getting warmed up, Keith?
They're talking about next month.
What, next
Oh,
month?
Shit,
Yeah.
Holy
Jesus.
crap! Where are you, Keith?
He's up in
dude.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
Minnesota.
The ice
Minnesota.
box of the
Okay.
United States.
Hey, for all you guys in the northern tier of the United States, there's been a humongous coronal mass ejection coming our way, and it's going to hit the Earth at almost 2 million miles an hour. And supposedly tonight is a good night to go outside.
I don't know what she
look
just said
up.
about
Really?
masturbation,
You
but
might
I gotta go to the
see
bathroom.
You hear that,
some
Travis?
aurora borealis
Oh,
is
no.
going
Oh.
on tonight. So
Oh, I don't think I live far enough
if you
north
got
for
clear
that.
Go look
skies,
for
they're,
it.
they're talking about from Northern California on up. So I'm going to be outside checking
Oh
it
yeah.
out.
Oh, if you ever have a chance, let's see it.
So if you're above that
Thank you, Tina.
latitude, going outside, and if you got clear skies, you might see some aurora borealis tonight.
I'll be
I
back
got
in
to
2
see it
minutes or
one time
less.
whenever
All
I
right,
was
we'll
in
be right here.
Denali.
We'll be right here, Andy.
But Keith, you stay in the house and stop looking for the door, because 22, yeah, no.
No, there ain't nothing out there but
I
cold.
hear you.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
Cold.
right.
That's what it is.
We had enough 20-some degree weather last week.
I give him credit. I give credit
He
where
hangs
credit
in
is
there.
due. He's a
He
hardier
hangs in
man than
there.
I am.
John,
I'm a wuss,
somebody's
baby.
got to live up there. I'm glad it's Keith.
Yes.
He's already
Yeah,
acclimated.
not me.
Yeah.
He's already
Yeah.
acclimated.
This is nothing to him. This is normal for him.
Get used to
Are
it.
you shitting
You
me?
get used to it.
Get
You know,
used to it.
You just put on that snowsuit,
No,
But
no.
you know,
boots, and
you know what?
wool cap, and a rag around your neck, and you go out there and trug along.
I can take more clothes off
Well,
than you
you
can
know
put
what?
on, buddy.
Well, you know
It's
what,
hot
John?
down here.
You
I'll start
can't-
shedding
You
that shit.
can't blame it, John. You can't blame Keith. He wants to share with you. Why don't you take
I
a
would
look
love
at
to
it?
go up and visit his area. Are you shitting me? The northern woods, I wanted to see. I ain't going up there in the winter. No.
No.
Homie, don't play
No,
that
that's
shit.
how I am.
But I would love to
I
go
like
up
it.
there.
Beautiful in the winter.
I would love to
I
go up
like-
there in the summer, just to see
I
the
like
the
to go up
lakes
to
and
New-
the
I
woods.
like to go up to-
The best time is like in the spring
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
still cool and a nice breeze.
You're
And
talking
it's
about a guy
not
from South
super
Texas.
hot.
If it ain't 90, it's
But in
That's
the
not a nice
summertime,
breeze.
in the summertime here in Minnesota, with all the humidity that gets churned up because of the heat,
right.
Mm-hmm.
you can go outside with a towel and soap and rinse off.
Yeah, there you go.
Because it is so humid.
I call it so the humidity so high you take a glass out there and throw it through the air and then get you a glass of water. Swish it through the air. Oh God.
Well, I like upstate New York, but that's like when the summer comes. I would never go up there in the winter. Oh, it's beautiful, but there's no way I'd go up there in the wintertime. Upstate New York, it's a beautiful country there.
Boy, howdy shit. Some people can put it all in a nutshell. Robert Herring just made a
My cousin and
comment.
his husband live in upstate New York, and there's no way in the world I'd go there. They've invited me, I don't know how many times. I just couldn't do it.
Summer's not bad. It's the wintertime you don't want to be up there.
Yeah, they invited me up there in the dead of damn winter. I'm not going up there.
No.
Love
Play
them
it.
both, but I'm not going up there.
Cold.
It's beautiful up there. in the
Anyway,
summer.
yeah, I
went
guess
up
I better
to the Finger Lakes
wrap it up.
region.
I guess we ought to wrap it up for the
Finger
evening. I want to thank. Before I do, and this might stimulate just a couple more minutes of conversation. Robert Herring, if you end oil and the wars fought over oil, and take all that life and money and put it into something else like electromagnetic energy to stop wars, you could stop slavery at the gas pump. You could save the planet, and you could save the oceans from lighting on fire. And think of how much money in your life you have spent on the gas pumps. What, like half your life savings?
True.
Yeah. All of my life savings, it seems like sometimes. Biden is going to open up he gave a speech today. He's going to open up strategic reserves, about 1 million barrels a day, they say, and to ease the pain at the gas pump for Americans everywhere, they say, and he did say something that I liked. Well, he said a lot of what I liked, but and opening the reserves up to try to ease the pain from this war, yeah, that will help some. But he when he was talking about the leases that oil companies already have and have held for years, this is public land that they have these leases on. That means they can go in there and drill and take the resources out of the ground. I have a problem with that to begin with because it's our fucking oil. And anyway, he said that he's going to start to implement a policy of use it or lose it because they're always trying to get more leases. If they can buy up a lease, well, it's future profits for their company. But they'll hold those leases. They'll just sit on it because they're waiting on the price of oil to rise. Oil goes up, they'll start fracking left and right. They'll start pulling oil out of the ground like you won't believe when the price goes up. Price goes down, we'll shut this thing in for a little while. It's a fucking game of supply and demand, and guess who controls the supply? It's a fucking game.
Our price of gas went down this week. It went down from $6.39 to $6.29.
You're saving a dime at $6.29. Jesus Christ, are you shitting me?
I'm gonna get rich.
We're just under $4 here.
I again repeat, last year Exxon made $23 billion in profit, Shell made $19.3 billion in profit, Chevron made $15.6 billion, and British Petroleum made $12.8 billion in profits. And that profit, that's after they pay for everything. After they pay for everything, salaries, exploration, production, delivering it to the gas station. That's why.
Is that sickening or what?
But Joe Biden says use it or lose it. They're going to give them so much time. You have a lease. If you don't drill on that property by that time, you lose your lease. You want it again, you'll have to come back and ask for it again.
No wonder you're so rich. You live in that oil barrel.
Yeah, that's where. I'm rich, rolling in the dough down here, buddy. This is the oil field. You're right though. This area that I live in is highly based on oil and gas. We have refineries and companies that service those refineries. We have drilling companies out the wazoo down here. Every kind of fracking company you could think of. Oil and gas it's what Texas does. That's what we do. Besides cattle.
Yeah.
It's very heavily oil and gas related.
There was an article not too long ago that the oil companies had like 90 to 110 untapped wells that they could use.
Yes.
To help alleviate things, but they won't do it.
Buddy, when I don't know how old I was, I've capped wells. I've capped wells that didn't go into production. They drill a hole, they know it's a good well, but the price ain't right. They'll cap the son of a bitch and leave it there. When the price goes right, all they have to do is bring a rig in, take the cap right off, and shoot it, and there you go, baby. It's online. It could have been online last week. It could have been online last year. But they'll wait. And it is. It's a fucking game that oil companies play. Oh, supply is down, we got to raise the price here. Well, put some more in the system. Well, we can't do that because we like making money. That's what it is. When oil prices rise, gas prices shoot up. Oil prices drop. Prices at the gas pump come down real slow. They take advantage. But it's a capitalistic system. It's what it's designed to do.
It's a racket.
The system
That's what
works.
All capitalism is. It's
exactly.
A damn racket.
They're there to make money for their shareholders and their CEOs and shit. They're there to make money. They're not there to play a political game with you or anything. They don't give a shit who's in office.
No humanitarian acts.
Yeah, no, they're not in it for the charity, baby.
No, they wouldn't do anything.
They don't pay taxes. They
don't
don't pay federal income tax on that shit. They have write-offs out the wazoo. I said it from the beginning I ever started talking. You think that tax code is so thick to benefit your ass? That tax code is so thick because it's written for corporations. There's a loophole for every damn thing, anything they do. There's a loophole for it.
That's what they're doing.
And if you play the business game right, PPP loans are big. We've seen story after story after story of people who got PPP loans, and next thing you know, buying a car or a new house or some shit, Yeah, don't think there's not people in this country won't jump in a heartbeat to screw this country over in a heartbeat. They will.
Like your neighbor?
Oh, well,
The
good example.
Chisholms? Like them?
That's what I understand. They got a nice PPP loan, yeah. Yeah, 330, close to $328,000.
And there's a telephone number that you could call and turn them
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's another story for another time. But don't think that there aren't people out there that are willing and able to game the system. And
all the
and
time.
oil companies are no different. Major corporations do it to us all the time.
Yep, they do it.
They pick your pocket and there ain't nothing you
It's
can
a
do
damn
about
shame, but it's true.
It's true. It's true. The price of gas is what it is because oil companies decided that's what it is.
Because we live in America.
Yeah.
America.
We need to do better. We need to do better.
They should pass out Vaseline with their gas.
Yeah.
It too is made from petroleum.
Well, we need to do better. As a society, we need to do better, and it starts with your voice and the concerns that we all have. That's where this all starts. The conversations that we have here, they get spread around. What changes a society, what changes a government is the people's voice. It's the one thing that always does. It's when we become complacent and not watch what they're doing. It's when they get away with the shit.
Why we need to get Citizens United overturned.
Overturn Citizens United, stuff like that.
People would have a chance again.
Again. Yeah. Because there's so much
And our
dark money in
government wouldn't
politics.
be so damn corrupt.
Indeed. Like I say, they ought to be wearing NASCAR uniforms with the companies' names that give them all the money, all the big donations, so we know who they're
I'm
working
on board
for.
with that.
Yeah, we should know.
They need to do just that.
And there is ways that you can find out shit. There's ways we can find out a whole lot of stuff if you're interested to find out. You want to find out.
Citizens United should just go ahead and fly the Confederate battle flag because that's
They won.
all about.
They won.
I think you're right, Keith. I believe you're right.
Ain't it sad? Anyway, I want to.
Damn shame, but it's true.
It is. Ain't it sad?
It is.
Sometimes the
Okay,
truth
but
is.
the good news.
The good news?
The good news is
What?
on Saturday, April the 8th,
April 8th.
Jorge M. Tirebiter makes
Jorge
his
Tirebiter.
triumphant return to Facebook again.
Again.
Yeah.
Anybody taking odds at how long before he gets kicked off again? I'm just saying.
When the old
Well, last time it was 6 days.
See? I'm telling you.
It was 6 days.
Let's see if we can make a run this time, brother. Make it 7 or 8.
Maybe
Set a new record.
Jorge, what we want to know is when is the next Old Farts Jam?
Oh, damn.
Well, the COVID thing has just got everybody spooked, but we're still discussing it.
If there is someplace I'd like to go, it would be Jorge Tirebiter's Tirebiter Ranch at the Old Farts reunion, at the Old Farts
It
Jamboree.
is a hell of a bash.
It looks like it from the
It's a
pictures.
hell of a
It
bash.
looks like someplace I would love to sit down.
It looked to me like they got plenty of beer, so I'll be there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Beer.
like
And-
pull up a pecan tree and have a seat.
There
you know?
you go, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that. You know, you got the beer, I got the damn banjo strings. Don't worry about that. We'll come down and make it do what it do.
I need a new beer. That one's getting warm. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
I want to thank everybody. We got a group tonight, baby. I want to thank everybody for coming by and joining the conversation, including those people in the chat on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you very much. Catman, Keith, thank you very much, brother, making it down in here today. We appreciate it.
Glad to join the Blue Dot family.
Outstanding. We're going to go to the Blue Room after this shit, so hang on to your britches.
You got it.
All right, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, everybody.
And
Thank you very
Curtis.
much. Interesting conversations.
That always, brother. That's what y'all bring to it. Curtis, thank you very much for coming, brother.
And then we get to pick on you,
Glad to
John.
be here.
Yeah, it seems to be a thing. It's entertainment. Hey, dude, they go in there and pick on me all the time. Tell me what to do. They even tell me when to get out. They'll tell me, John, get out of here. See? What a rough
Come on,
deal.
Bernie. You want to sneak off over there a little bit
Listen
early?
to y'all are going to go over there. Listen to you over there. No, you can't. I'm going to make you the last one to say goodnight. Hold on to you. Curtis, thank you very much, brother. We appreciate it.
All right now.
No, come back. All right. We appreciate it. And Farrell, thank you, baby, for coming in and joining the conversation. Again, you are cautioned when you go to the Blue Room. It's gonna be a dicey night. I can
It's
see the
gonna get
handwriting on the
ugly
wall
over
now.
there,
So
girl.
hang
Oh,
on.
my.
And
It's gonna be bad.
it's gonna be bad. Keith, Kathy,
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate the shit out of it.
I appreciate you letting us be here.
Outstanding. And before I forget, a big shout out to Chris Kloss. I have a good conversation with Chris today on the phone. I enjoyed that.
Right on.
So I always
Say goodbye,
enjoy.
Kathy.
Hi, John.
Bye, Kathy.
Everybody.
Bye, baby. Take care of yourself. And Johnny Fly.
All right. Good night, John.
Good night, Keith.
Yeah.
Johnny Fly, thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Always. Most of the time, you're welcome in here anyway.
Okay. Well, at least it's most of the
I'm
time.
just shitting you. And Bernadette, always, baby. Always.
Oh yeah.
Listen to you.
Love you, John.
I told you I was going to make
Happy
you wait till.
anniversary
Thank you,
to
darling. I
you
appreciate
and
it tremendously.
Marcia.
Yeah.
You guys enjoy your time away from the internet.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Yep. Tomorrow's going to be a no internet day,
Great
no
day.
no show. We
I
will.
second that too.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get you in a minute, boo boo. You go ahead.
Listen to you.
The anniversary.
And Andy Paguda, thank you so much, brother, for coming by and visiting with Bernadette tonight. We all enjoyed it.
I
you,
definitely
Marcia.
did.
I had the image of Bernadette and Andy chasing Bernadette around the table.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. Don't
Just
you worry about that.
just wait. We're going into the blue room just a minute. You better hold on to your britches.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
Andy,
John, it's
I
my
love you,
pleasure.
brother. Thank you for coming in, brother.
It's always my pleasure. Have a good night.
All right. And to everybody, we thank you so much for being a part of this family, being a part of this conversation. Again, sometimes it's political. Sometimes we talk about anything that comes up, and it relieves a little stress. So I enjoyed myself tonight. So thank you for that. Anyway.
Looks like people are gathering in room 2 tonight.
Yep, there you go. Let the games begin. We will be back here on Sunday for.
Make yourself safe.
Huh?
Everybody take a moment and look around and just plan for the future.
That's it, baby. Get ready for the future because what? Guess what? It's coming. It's coming
I
for
am
all of us. baby.
sending somebody to the beer store right now.
There you go. Andy's getting prepared as we speak. Another round, baby. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Remember, try to put a smile on your face. It helps the day go by better. Put a smile on somebody else's face. It'll make your day go better. Anyway, I love you. Thank you for being here. Y'all say goodnight.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. We'll see y'all later. Be here Sunday. Into the blue room we go.